Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Zachariah the Ghost. I was watching episode 29 of The Wife. They started, the episode by showing us what happened in the previous episode, and we saw Mkhele doing everything in his power to convince Klomo to apologize on his behalf to the entire Zulu family. The Zulu brothers, they were sitting down, and Mkhulu said, guys, are we going to keep quiet and not speak about what happened? This guy, he promised that he's not going to beat Klomo again, and now he is beating Klomo, in our presence. It shouldn't happen this way. Sambulu didn't want to speak much about it. He was upset about it also. And he said, guys, let's focus on our work. Let's make sure that, guns are prepared. Let's make sure that the petrol, it's there in our taxis, to make sure that our trip become a success. Because remember, on the previous episode, they spoke with Five Tigers, and Five Tigers told them that he has a new mine and new zamazamas that they can go and rob. Now the Zulu brothers are preparing to go to that side of Northwest to go and rob the zamazamas. Now there was tension when Klomo came out of her room with Mkhele. And Klomo greeted them, they kept quiet. Nzika asked Klomo if she's okay. She said she's fine. Then Klomo apologized on the behalf of Mkhele. They didn't understand why she's apologizing, because she's actually a victim. She was not supposed to be beaten that way in front of all of them. Sambulu didn't want to take that apology, kept asking Klomo if she slept okay. Mkhele said, we slept well, meaning that I slept with her. We were sleeping in the same room. So after what happened, there was no division. And in the meantime, it was silent because the other Zulu brothers didn't know what to do. Mkhulu said, now, despite, beating us, can we at least ask questions? Because now we are all afraid of you. Because of you just beat people for no reason. Because now they told Nzika to go and get the overalls so that they can use when they're going to the mines. And Mkhele wanted them to use the old ones, not the new ones. That's when Mkhulu was asking, if we may ask without being beaten, what's wrong with the new overalls? That's when he said, no, the new overalls will bring a lot of attention. We don't want that. That's why we're using old ones. The entire trip there was a lot of tension, because when they were going to the taxi, they find out that there is a taxi and a red BMW. Someone asked, how are we going to travel with two cars? And Mkhele said, me and Khawe were going to travel in a BMW. The rest of you guys, you were going to use a taxi. That's when Khawe said, you are crazy, you are dawa. But the translation, the road, you are crazy. Of course, it's going to be you're drunk. But the translation is a translation. What more can we say? So he decided to go and jump into a taxi so that they can all travel in a taxi. There was a lot of tension until he broke the ice by saying, guys, I understand how you guys feel. I apologize. I'm sorry about what I did. Khawe didn't take that apology. He started saying, that's all you can say. The last time you told us that you're not going to put hands on her, and you did. Then Mkhele said, you can beat me if you want to beat me. Do you want to beat me? Remember, on the previous episodes and season, when he was doing that, Ngoba and Nkosana were there, and they made sure that he was beaten, he was punished. So now he remembered how they disciplined him the last time. That's when he started telling Khawe that, beat me if you want to beat me. And of course, Khawe stopped the car and he started beating him. But I just like how that scene was shot, because he was not even punching him on the face. He was like giving him, the body punches. He was taking those body punches And that's how they break off the fight. And at the end, Sambulo said, guys, we are not here to fight. We are here to go and do what we are capable of doing in Cape, Northwest, because they are there for diamonds, of course, to rob the Zamazamas. And that's how they break off the fight. And at the end, they have to shake hands as Zulu brothers, that no matter how difficult, the situation might be, no matter how angry we might be at each other, but we are still going to find peace. We are brothers and we are going to sort out things. Remember, these two guys are the ones who were fighting so bad because they slept with the same woman, Kromo. And by the look of things, it looks like Kawe is the father of Kromo's daughter. And that's why Kawe doesn't like when this guy, Mkhele, is putting hands on Kromo. Now they arrive at Northwest. They found the Zamazama. They didn't know that it was just a setup. When they arrived there, they took the bags. They thought they're done because they robbed the Zamazamas, only to find out that it was just an ambush. Those royal guards, they were waiting with guns, and the shootout started. Of course, the shootout was like more... It was like dramatic, man. It wasn't like real. There were so many things which were there. And I felt like, okay, this is too much. This is too much fiction now. The things that they're doing, these guys, But anyway, it was just a shootout scene. It was done. At the end, Sello was killed. Even the way, Sello kept on shooting. He ran, to the building. Kawe, he was, like, even if you look at the gun that Kawe was having, it's a handgun. This other one is carrying, a machine gun, but Kawe was still having bullets despite so many shots. I couldn't even bother to count how many rounds, because I don't know if that one, the magazine carries 16, I don't know, but the way he was shooting, I was like, okay. Anyway, Sello ran out of bullets, and that's how Kawe at the end managed to kill him. But he confessed that he's the one who made that accident, and he said, I wish I left you and Naledi to die in that accident. That means he was there. That means he's the one who caused that accident. And Hosi was watching, on the CCTV, on the screen, everything which was happening. He had all the conversation because they have cameras in that room where Kawe was with Sello, and Kawe, decided to kill Sello. Then also we have seen the other scene, because now they have to go back to KZN, to Joburg. We have seen the other scene where Detective Baloyi went to visit Kromo at Krams. I'm having too many things in my head. So that's why sometimes these reviews are like taking a bit of time, because I'm like thinking a lot. Because sometimes I watch an episode, I will go by, do certain things, come back and try to remember everything on the episode. Because if I sit down and I watch an episode, that means I'm not going to record that episode today or record the episode late. Now, Detective Baloyi went to the restaurant, sat down with Kromo. He ordered the meal and he said, I cannot eat here. I want to, at least let me get a takeaway. But while they were busy talking, he was like saying, where are the Zulu brothers? I don't see them. And Kromo felt like he is interrogating her. He is asking too many questions. And he said, I don't understand, a smart woman like you can date this guy, can be with these people, because of the things that they're doing are horrible. You don't even fit to their lifestyle. And he said, you know what, I cannot, sit down here and ignore, the bruise under your eye. I can see that you are not okay. Kromo started shouting, just leave, leave, leave. Then that's when Langa showed up to come and help Kromo. They gave Detective Baloyi his takeaway, and he decided to put the business card there. And he told Kromo to call him so that they can speak. Because he said, I can help you. I know that you need help. Maybe you're afraid of these guys because of what they might do to you or your family. But I'm here to help you. And when he When he was like paying too much attention to her, he can tell that she has a blue eye. That means this guy is paying too much attention. Langa all this time was with the sister, but he didn't notice that the sister was beaten. And of course, we later saw her saving detective's number. She wanted to call him, and she later decided to save the number under the different name. And I look at that scene and I understood exactly what she was doing, because detective was working hard to break her down. And he got her exactly where he wanted. Like I said on the previous episode, he used love simply because of she is married. She is no longer being told that she is great anymore. She's no longer told that she is beautiful. And she wants to get those things. Now detective show up and he says, I'm this type of a brother who can marry you. And I don't mind to become the second husband. Of course, you're going to find out that detective, the story that he was telling her is just a lie. Detective has a wife, but he is telling her that he lost the wife and the daughter. Anyway, police are police. They are working mysterious ways. They are finding certain patterns or certain methods that they can use to break down a criminal, or to break down a witness, or to break down someone that they can find the information that they need so that they can catch whoever that they want to catch. You know, that's how episode 29 was. It wasn't a busy episode because we saw Hosi before the shootout, you know, was telling all the royal guards that, listen, this time we are not going to be caught off guard. We are going pound for pound with them. Make sure that you fight with these guys, and Ndatamolifi, make sure that you bring guards. And at the end, we have seen the shootout. We saw that the Zulu brothers won at the end. I just wanted to speak about episode 29, and I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.